Hello, Rachel and I chose to present on the book Body Kindness by Rebecca Scritchfield. Rebecca is a well-being coach, registered dietitian, nutritionist, and certified health and fitness specialist. She tends to focus on helping people create a better life by implementing self-care goals. Rebecca's work takes an interesting approach when it comes to health. She discusses the idea of avoiding diets and taking a holistic approach by practicing the simple concept of treating your body with kindness. As you can see, we've included several excerpts in the presentation to not only show the book's visual attractiveness, but also as a way to convey some of the key concepts. The book focuses on how to create a healthier and happier life by treating yourself with compassion rather than shame. Body kindness is based on 4 principles: what you do, how you feel, who you are, where you belong. As you can see, it takes more of a holistic approach. What you do involves the choices you make about food, exercise, and sleep. How you feel looks at befriending your emotions and standing up to the unhelpful voice in your head. Who you are looks at goal setting based on your personal values. And where you belong is examining body loving support from people and communities that help you create a meaningful life. Did you know that 97% of women will tell themselves at least one time per day, "I hate my body"? 35% of normal dieters progress to pathological dieting. Of those, 20 to 25% progress to partial or full syndrome eating disorders. 80% of all 10-year-olds are afraid of being fat. 69% of elementary schools say magazine images influence their concept of an ideal body image. As you can see, there are many issues that can surround body kindness, and the book Body Kindness could potentially be extremely helpful for our clients because it addresses the body from a holistic point of view. A specific example of including body kindness with our clients could be teaching them how bad feelings are good for you. So all feelings, or even negative ones, are actually important to your well-being because they offer guidance for decision making. Sometimes when you feel bad, you end up making decisions you really don't want to make, sabotaging your best body kindness efforts and thrusting yourself into a downward spiral. Mastering how you handle your emotions is key to transforming your health habits. Once you begin to understand that all your emotions have a purpose, you can learn how to take better care of yourself and practice body kindness no matter how you feel. Body kindness as a resource for our friends and family. One of the quotes that really ring true to me is as follows: diet books and plans sell on the premise that you are not good enough as you are right now, but if you do what they say, you will be better. And this is something that I hope that my family doesn't have to go through, is dieting and having issues with their body image and even some disordered eating. And on a worldview level, I liked how the book included 5 things you can do to spread body kindness to the world. Elevate your conversation to things more important than appearance. You can also care about yourself enough to not care too much. Be brave. Support communities and businesses that make room for everyone in their definition of health and beauty. And finally, build a strong tribe and share your kindness, gratitude, and passion for life with as many people as possible.
All right, so this book provides a lot of different resources for clinicians, actually. There's lots of different things that we can take from this and apply with clients who are struggling with any type of body or eating distortion. But first of all, it casts vision, I think, of how we as counselors would hope that our clients would come to view and love themselves. The language is just true to its title, is really kind and really powerful, I think, too. I think it challenges clients to think of themselves from a perspective of kindness above anything else, which for many people is super different than what they were used to and raised with. It also explores how to incorporate kindness into our lives holistically with food, fitness, and feelings, identity, and belonging. And there's really practical and interactive activities that you'll see that we can utilize as homework on the next slide. All right, so here you'll see some activities that I included from the book. And it just kind of helps you kind of check, what kind of better choices do you want to make? Not from a place of self-hatred, but of love and wanting it to fit your schedule and time. And so that's kind of what you see too in this other example. All right, so here we found a lot of different spiritual messages within this book, and the book is geared so that people can kind of incorporate, I think, their own world views and beliefs. And so I added some verses in here, to love your neighbor as yourself, and to kind of think about, well, what if we loved ourselves actually how we loved the people around us? We wouldn't treat other people so terribly in ways we often treat ourselves. So why do we do that to other people? And then in 1 Corinthians, it talks about our bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, and just kind of seeing that our bodies are of value and they're beautiful and worthwhile, and treating them with compassion and love. And then talking about how, as you enter into this process of body kindness, you're entering into this transformation, and we're all entering into this transformation too of even our bodies when we come to be in heaven with Jesus. We found a lot. If someone isn't really ready for change in their lives, this book might not be for them. It's very proactive. I think one of my biggest critiques is that it could kind of be seen as aggressive or assertive, and it might be just too overwhelming for someone who's just early on in recovery. Some other suggestions that I saw in regards to self-love were a little bit, I think, just loose and could kind of be seen as not applicable to everyone, which the rest of the book is pretty applicable to everyone. So some of the suggestions might be taken to an extreme. It also doesn't talk about how our perceptions of ourselves can affect other people. And I think that would be a really cool and powerful tool as well. I think what Kara and I talked about with this book, what we love the most, is that it's kind of for anyone. Like, I want to share this book with my mom, my sister, my best friend, like all these people who I think could benefit from it, whether they're falling under the umbrella of an eating disorder or not. I just think as women overall, we're not taught to view our bodies from a lens of being kind to them. We're taught to be critical of them and be motivated by our disgust and disdain for ourselves rather than out of care and compassion for ourselves. And Kara was talking about how she feels like she's never going to view diets in the same way again after reading this book, and I feel similarly, but also just the concept of kindness to my body and myself is almost, looking at my past and growing up, is almost entirely foreign, and I didn't even struggle with an eating disorder. So this is really powerful in our lives, and so I think it could be powerful for you and for your clients as well. You can't hate yourself healthy, but you can choose to treat your body with kindness, love, and respect throughout your life. Thanks for listening.